Hey everyone, it's Cyan. Oof, I look a mess. I feel like I haven't talked to the camera in so long, and that's just because there's so much craziness going on right now in the world, obviously. I just thought it would be a good idea to do like a check-in. I just kind of wanted to give some updates, just talk about life in general. So grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab whatever you like snack with. Just pretend this is a POV and we're just like chatting in the dorm or something. If you watch my moving vlogs, you would have seen that I've recently moved to the Netherlands where my family is, and there's a 9-hour time difference from California where my school is and where most of my friends are. So I don't really get to talk to them that much. We have like a Snapchat group chat going on, even though we really want to. So if you're watching this and you're in titanium, then let's plan that Zoom call. I honestly don't have anything planned for this video at all, but since I've been missing my friends and I've been missing dorm life and just being out in college in general, POV, we're chilling in the dorm, you're my best friend, and we're just like chatting and like doing nothing. Also, Styles is here with me. So you can imagine that we're just chilling together, and also Styles. So one exciting thing that has happened recently is that I finally moved into my new room. As you can see, my setup is different. It's not done yet. Like that behind me is not done. That's gonna be storage, and then everything around here is still a work in progress. But I've been living here, I've been sleeping here, I'm sitting on my bed. Look, I got these cute pillows. Aren't they so cute? I love them. So anyways, that has been really exciting. There are a couple of things that I'd like to accomplish before the end of the year. It's just like working on my health, working on like skincare, working on establishing just like a healthy routine for myself. It's been going fairly well so far. My mom and I just started this cleanse. I actually just came back from a like facial appointment, like a dermatologist like treatment, and I feel like it's been really good. Like if you've seen my videos from a couple of months ago, you would have seen like my skin. I don't know if you can tell if it looks much better, but I definitely think it does. So I'm really happy about that. Like if nothing else is accomplished this year, then at least I was able to like fix my skin a little bit. Another thing I really want to do is figure out exactly the direction I want to go into with my YouTube channel. I started off with just like a bunch of college content and sharing my experience applying to colleges. And now that I'm in college and I'm like pretty much a junior, I feel like I don't really remember everything that I like did in my application process. Like I feel like it was so long ago, even though it's passed so quickly. So much has changed since I applied to colleges, and I don't know like even if I'm the best source even to be like asking questions. I feel like I almost want to pass on that baton to someone in the class of 2024 in college that just graduated high school and like went through this whole process while all these changes were happening. So I feel like I want to create more content that's like super relevant to what I'm doing now. What is it like to take your classes on Zoom? Just a day in my life, or what I'm doing in the Netherlands, or just trying to just figure out what kind of content I want to make. As I mentioned in like what my major is at Stanford video, I'm really into immersive spaces and immersive design and figuring out how I can curate places for people to feel empowered creatively. So I almost want to figure out how I can kind of build that message into the videos I'm putting out, and even what I could do to push myself creatively on this channel by making different types of content, or even how I can rejuvenate my editing to kind of like push the boundaries of my skill set, because it's pretty automatic for me. I pretty much know exactly like, oh, like how do I go from a video start to finish. It's really quick process for me. But I've just been noticing so many cool creators on this platform using all kinds of different editing styles. I feel like I really want to figure out like what my voice is, I guess, on YouTube maybe. I know it's a risk, and I know I won't be in favor of like the YouTube algorithm because it just like isn't aligned with what they're used to seeing from me. But I think that's a trade-off I'm willing to make. If it helps me learn, if it helps me grow in respect to like video editing and creating a brand and like channel voice for myself, then I think it's like more than worth it. Taking that into account, the biggest thing that I'm working on, just like building for myself going into the new year, is establishing really solid routines. Establishing like, okay, like I'm gonna wake up at this time, I'm gonna have classes this time, this is when I'm gonna film, this is when I'm gonna do work. Oh, I work part-time now for this really cool startup in the music sphere. So it's called Currents, and it's a platform that basically gives artists their like power back. So independent artists are able to create channels for themselves and share different types of content, and people are able to subscribe to their platforms just like Patreon kind of. but the vibe is more MySpacey, so like you just share everything that you want, and there's also a live stream component called Common. But I just started, so I don't know very much about it, but I'm really, really excited. I think giving myself some structure to work with and to kind of give myself a day-to-day plan is going to be really, really helpful in just figuring out how I'm going to achieve the goals that I really want. And those goals are being consistent on YouTube within that voice that I'm wanting to find, being healthy and being active every day and having like just putting good things into my body. 3 would be to feel confident creatively, make sure that I'm still producing work, still making art that I can be proud of, and then also just like get comfortable with my new job. I think that those are 4 goals that are really, really good. I think that getting to a good point with them would set me up really, really nicely for 2021. So I touched on the health aspect and I touched on YouTube, and I think that the like artistic creativity confidence is very intertwined with YouTube as well. I want to make more music. I want to just feel more confident in my music ability. Make sure to have a portfolio online that I can feel proud to show universities for grad school or jobs or employers, anyone, peers. So I think that that's another big one. I have access right now to amazing machinery for art making and great tools. So I want to make sure to take advantage of those before I go back to California. And in general, I just have a bunch of ideas that are just in my head that I really just need to get out onto paper or out into the world, materialize in any type of way. I feel like I've been rambling and it's getting darker and darker, so it's probably time for me to start wrapping up. But because it's a POV and we're supposed to be having a discussion right now, I would love to see your responses in the comments below. So any of the things that I answered in this video today, for example, I talked about what my goals are before the end of the year and why I think that that will set me up well for the coming 2021 year. So if you have responses to that, please let me know in the comments below and we can like motivate each other to get it done. And those goals can be anything. Like I completely understand how overwhelming this year has been. So if the goal is like, oh, to find peace with myself or to like find some time to relax or to like establish something for yourself, like a good system that will like help your mental health. My dog just farted, it's so gross. Okay, it's time to end this video. Leave those responses down in the comments below. Leave a like on this video if it was just like a good time, just enjoyed hearing me talk about just anything in my life. And to see more videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button because there will be more coming up soon. I'm working on a ton of things. I came up already with a bunch of videos that I want to try out. So if you want to see what that journey is like, then make sure to stick around. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.